So we are on to part number 4. Now I know you're all probably wondering to see what's gonna happen this time, but I'm gonna tell you right away. What I am going to do today is share with you a slight modification that I made to the box camera, and also to introduce you to the formula that I will be using for the next few test images. Okay, I did a few adjustments to the box because I was finding that I was just not at the tack sharp position when I would move it at infinity. So here we have the building that is across the street from me, which is quite a few feet away, and you can see that it is perfectly in focus now, whereas before it was just not at the sharpest that I would like it to be at. So I made a few adjustments now, and I'm not sure if you can see the banister here is now in focus as I shift the box a little bit. It might be hard to see, and then when I go a little bit further, now I'm moving into infinity. Now the banister is probably about 5 or 6 feet from me, and let's see what happens when I go to something a little bit closer. Okay, alright, so we're going to play around with this a little bit and see. Right now the mannequin is out of focus, and I'm going to make my adjustment here and see with, and here we are. I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but I am now in focus. Mannequin is roughly 2 feet away, so this is awesome. I have infinity, I have a very close range, and I also have a mid-range. Yes. I'm going to be trying a new formula. It's not a new formula, but it is new to me. This is one I decided to settle up on. The formula consists of oxalic acid, ferric chloride, potassium ferricyanide, and citric acid. In this formula, ferric sulfate is used as one of the main compounds, but ferric chloride can be used as a substitute. The ratios between the oxalic acid and ferric sulfate is 4 to 5, and the ratio between the oxalic acid and ferric chloride is 4 to 6.25. And I will always say this, play it safe. Make sure to wear gloves, a mask, and even goggles when you're mixing all this stuff up, or any other chemicals for that matter. One thing to keep in mind, the oxalic acid takes quite a while to dissolve in water. I used a magnetic stir to help myself out, which helped because I was able to prepare the other chemicals. So don't be alarmed if you find that after mixing for 3 to 5 minutes, it still hasn't fully dissolved. So this is how this recipe goes. After the paper has been sensitized with the solution, it's not left to dry in the dark. It has to be dried quickly with a hair dryer. Once the print has been exposed, it is then developed in a 5% solution of potassium ferricyanide, rinsed and then fixed in a 3% solution of citric acid. So once the oxalic acid is fully dissolved and the ferric chloride or ferric sulfate has been measured out, you want to be sure to turn off the lights because once they are mixed together, the solution has now become light sensitive. I'm actually quite excited to give this a try because it is very different than what I have been doing, and I am hoping that this can be an answer to what I've been trying to achieve.